In the year 2040, one hero fights to save our dying planet, the Phantom.
On this first day of Kwanzaa, we celebrate the first principle, called Umoja, for unity. Thus, we light this candle to represent the richness of our skin, the shared heritage of our motherland, Africa.
Hold on, I'm not from Africa.
True, Daniel, but you are part of the Phantom's family. You share our struggle for a better tomorrow.
A better tomorrow for everybody? Even Rebecca Madison?
Unless there is justice for all, Daniel, there can be no justice for anyone.
You humans are in violation.
In violation of what, Clank?
The maximum era.
Doctor, you need to see this. Maximum biots are attacking humans in River Sector.
Inform Miss Madison that all humans have been captured and...
Unauthorized observer. Particle cannons. Fire at will.
Doctor! Check!
As I was saying, inform Miss Madison we are ready for the next phase.
Well, Alex, I'll take show tunes for 25 credits. I'm just a girl who can say no.
Mother, Father's having another identity crisis.
Schmax! I'm getting the report from my troops in River Sector.
Friends, we've got trouble. Right here in River Sector, and that starts with...
What are you trying to do in River Sector anyway? There's nothing important there.
That's the point, darling. All I need to do is distract the city for 6 more days so I can finish Cyberville and transfer your father's brain pattern there without interference.
Well, the last time you tried that, the Phantom blew up our living quarters in the Cyberville Hive.
I'm sorry, contestant. Answers must be given in the form of a question.
Good idea, Father. I'll try again. Why do I get the feeling you're not telling me everything I should know?
Because I'm not, darling.
Well, what if I told you Graft promised to help me take over Maximum Inc. if I helped him take over Cyberville?
Really, Max? I've known about that ridiculous plan since the moment Graft and Vaingloria dreamed it up. It would never have worked. When will you learn that there's no one alive who could take me by surprise?
Stop worrying, Graft. Rebecca doesn't know anything about Icon. I guarantee it.
Good. Because this data case holds everything Rebecca doesn't want us to know about that train wreck that killed her husband. And I guarantee that whatever happened to him in Grand Central Station 16 years ago is the key to controlling Maximum Inc.
So, you want me to get inside? Play with the data? Mingle with the bits?
Can you help us or not?
Not in this world.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's time to get virtual!
Garan! Over here! I found it! Right where Mr. Cairo said it would be. An eyewitness to what happened to my father 16 years ago.
Kit, the medical analyticals report Sagan is finally waking up.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
But what's Sagan going to think if she discovers Kit Walker's aunt in the Phantom's lair?
I'm on my way. I'll see you two back at the lair. Come on, DVL.
Why doesn't he just tell Sagan who he is?
If Enforcer Cruz is meant to share the Phantom's life, she will not need to be told.
There, Betty. I have ignited the second candle.
Eisenberg, it's Kwanzaa. You're supposed to say, Habari Gani, what's the news?
Very well. Habari Gani, Betty. What is the news?
On the second day of Kwanzaa, the second principle is Kujichagulia, self-determination. This is the day we learn of the traditions of our past.
I have no past. I am not human.
But you have a mind that thinks, a heart that feels. What they're packaged in doesn't matter. It's what's inside that makes us human.
I would like to light another candle and learn more.
One candle each night. That's the tradition.
Teacher, there is a disturbance in River Sector. Buyout lives are in danger.
Betty, I must...
I know. Kujichagulia. You must help your people to be free.
Ooh, what's keeping you, Kit?
Aunt Eloise?
What
are you doing here?
I mean, Sagan, the Phantom was so worried.
You know the Phantom?
Of course she does.
Kit, what's going on here?
Well, remember that talk we had just before you were hurt? You told me to get a life, so I did. And the Phantom agreed he could use some help, so Aunt Eloise and I are helping him through the Walker Family Trust.
Oh.
Sagan? What is it?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Well, I'll tell the Phantom you're okay. When he comes back.
Nah. Kit couldn't be.
Did Sagan believe your story?
Every word. Doesn't suspect a thing. So, how's it going, Sparks?
Well, if everything works, we're gonna see and hear the last few minutes of what this buyout saw on Earth 16 years ago, before that wall fell on it.
Yeah, that's Grand Central Station before the crash.
And that is Rebecca Madison's husband.
The man who killed my father. I thought Madison was on the train when it crashed.
I'm enhancing the sound so we should be able to hear him.
After the train arrives, you must be extremely careful when you unload my shipment.
But if Madison was the one who planned the train crash, why is he talking about unloading it? My father was on that train.
What have you done?
I ruptured the brake line.
You madman! Don't you realize the danger the world faces?
The danger you created.
That shipment was Metropia's only hope to survive the threat that's growing right beneath it. Why did you do this? Why?
Because
The stories were true. My father did cause the train crash, and all those people killed.
Kit, you can't...
He was a murderer, a monster! And I am his son!
To break the code on Rebecca's memory cylinders, we must find the key she has hidden in Maximum's central data system.
You'll never be able to break into the Maximum system. This is hopeless.
Oh, ye of little faith, and even fewer original body parts. I'm waiting.
Where are we?
This is my mind. my mind in virtual reality. Any questions?
Everything will be all right, Doctor. You'll see. Heisenberg. I didn't know if we would ever scan each other again.
We have shared subcomponents, Pavlova. We can never be apart. But tell me, what happens here?
I have listened to the Biot soldiers' interface. They say the maximum era is about to begin. Soon all those who are outside Cyberville's walls are to be disassembled and recycled.
No!
Even Dr. Jack will be taken apart because the maximum biots think he is more machine than...
Prisoners do not talk.
We can never be apart.
This is as far as you go.
It's only numbers graft, and numbers make patterns, and patterns can be controlled.
Gani, Garan?
On this third day of Kwanzaa, the third principle is Ujima, shared work and responsibility.
Sometimes I wish I could do more, especially for Kit.
I know, Danny. But no matter how much we can do, or how little, what is important is that we try.
But what if we try and don't make it?
The lesson of Kwanzaa is that our family gives us the strength to try again.
Will Kit try again? After what he's learned about his father?
Some questions only the Phantom can answer.
I won't say I know what you're feeling, Kit, but I know what you're thinking. I spent my youth training at my brother's side, and I was better than he was at everything. Yet, when our father died, my brother became the next Phantom. I was so upset I wanted to turn my back on my family and everything it stood for. But just because things don't turn out as we expect, that's no reason to give up. 23 Phantoms have come before you, Kid, including your father. But each has chosen his own way. You owe it to yourself to learn everything about your past, so you can make your own future.
You mean I should go to Africa?
It is our family's home.
Well, Cyberville's been delayed for months. I suppose Metropia won't miss us for a few days.
Who knows? Maybe we'll even learn why this throne isn't exactly the same as the original one in the Skull Cave. I mean, everything else here is an exact duplicate, except for... Oh, Sagan, Kit was just here asking about you.
Sorry, Aunt Eloise. I'm not buying that anymore. DVL? Where's the Phantom? Good boy, DVL. Now tell me, where's Kit Walker? It's all right, DVL. Show me where Kit is.
That won't be necessary.
You lied to me.
No, I was protecting you. Being the Phantom and being around the Phantom isn't the easiest job in the world.
What I don't get is that the Phantom seems to have been around for hundreds of years.
He has been. It began in the year 1566 when Sing pirates attacked a sailing ship in the Bay of Bengala. All the passengers were killed, except one, a boy, rescued by the Bandar tribe.
Habarigani, Eisenberg.
The news is terrible, Betty. Only the Phantom can help me, but I don't know how to find him.
Sure you do, honey. You've been around him enough to know how he works. Give it a try.
Of course. He works with this.
For now, just remember that I love you, son, and no matter what happens tonight, I will come back for you. That's a promise.
My father recorded that for me when I was 2 years old. Later that night, he caused the Sector Zero train crash and died.
But if they never found his body, how can you be sure?
No one could survive exposure to Madison's poison for more than a few hours. That's probably Garant. Heisenberg?
Forgive me for disturbing you, my friend, but Maximum Inc. has struck again, endangering the lives of biots and humans.
Feel like getting back into your armor?
Partners?
Partners.
But if you ever lie to me again, Kit Walker, you don't want to know what I'll do with that inductance rope of yours.
This is your big secret plan? Those old experimental biots? You tried those a dozen times, Mother. Read Baudelaire's lips. They don't work.
They don't have to. Your Legion biot is the only model to have fought the Phantom to a standstill. All I have to do is download your father's brain pattern into this memory cylinder. Then Legion will simply walk across the city, carrying your father safely inside.
But what about the Phantom?
Relax, darling. Mother's thought of everything. Prepare to download my husband.
I am picking up 3 unusual readings in the data system.
Only 3? He's getting better. Proceed at once.
I am not a machine! I am a living being!
Put her down! Now!
Resistance is futile. You are only one human.
But I've got a lot of friends.
Oops. I think I broke the truck.
The Maximum Era ends here. And now. Do you hear me, Rebecca? Here and now! Now!
Wonderful. Wonderful. Babysit your father's brain, darling. Mother's got a meeting in River Sector.
I don't suppose anything has gone wrong yet, has it?
I am still seeing 3 unusual readings, Master Maxwell.
Oh, don't let that concern you. My father was an unusual man.
Where are we? Where Maximum protects its most precious secrets. How can we get in?
Gloria, I have the key. Ain't Gloria?
How can you tell what's real and what isn't?
Why would I want to when we can do this?
Sensory overload. Stand by for explosion.
Mother never learns, does she?
That warehouse was my last secret shelter. Don't you understand? You destroyed the Cyberville hive. Now this, I have nothing left. I'm ruined. The Maximum Era will never happen. Never.
I'll be watching from the shadows, in case you're ever foolish enough to think you can start again.
You are the foolish one, Phantom.
Analytical. Use the data key pattern on my glove to break Rebecca's code.
Data recovered. You have accessed restricted files for Project Scythe.
Tell me all about Project Scythe.
That information is not contained in this file.
So tell me where it is. This is Graft. I want a Delta Clipper prep for immediate suborbital flight. Destination, Bengala, Africa.
I was brilliant! Cyberville will be finished in only 4 more days, and the Phantom thinks he's ruined me. Oh, he's probably taking a vacation. Now, darling, tell me about your father's brain. Has the Legion buyer taken him to Cyberville yet?
Oh, yes. Father's brain, well, it seems there was this slight problem.
Mother's listening.
Well, Baudelaire doesn't like...
Honey, I'm home! What's the matter? Didn't you miss Daddy? Don't look so worried, Rebecca. The download worked perfectly. This time I'm back to stay.
Your father would be proud of you this day.
I only wish I could be proud of him.
There are many secrets in the Skull Cave. Perhaps among them you will find a reason for what you believe your father did.
I hope so. Well, I guess I'll see you all soon.
Ew.
Sparks, shh.
In Africa.
Where it all began.